Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video, we are going to create a single page layout using the Daisy Meadows collection from Close to My Heart. I am a consultant maker. I will have my link listed below if you would like to come shop over at Close to My Heart through me. There are a couple items for creating this layout that are not from Close to My Heart, and that would be the thread here, and I purchased these colors from Walmart, and I don't know if there is a code on these or not. Yes, so like this one is color 429 and it's a darker teal. Then we have color 1470, and that is your coral color. And then we have this pale yellow, and it is color 72A. Not sure if I'm going to incorporate the thread. We'll see, because I haven't thought this all the way through. And then I have some twine here, and I cannot tell you where that I purchased this twine. This is a thin thickness of a twine, and it is a beige. That's what I would refer to that color, is a beige. I have a single photograph here. I'll go over the size in a minute. That really doesn't matter. You can use a 4x4, 5x5, anywhere in that dimension frame. 6 is going to be too long for what I'm going to choose to do. Then we have Close to My Heart Daisy Meadow dots. You can pick up Tim Holtz Distress Oxide, Abandoned Coral, also from Close to My Heart. We are carrying their products. All right, left over from my double page was this piece of cardstock, which is called Glacier. You can purchase the coordinating cardstock. Okay, I put this kit together by purchasing, and I'll go over that again, the Daisy Meadows pattern paper and sticker sheet, and I'll show you the sticker sheet in a minute. Then the coordinating cardstock, and then I got the dots. And if you already have Distress Oxide and Abandoned Coral, then you don't need to pick it up, but like I said, we do sell that there. So that's the Glacier piece left over. We're going to use that as layering. In my first layout, I used 2 4x12 sheets of paper from this pattern paper, Daisy Meadows, which the opposite side is that color, and I want to use this side, a piece of it, for layering behind my photograph. Cut into this one about 6 1/4 by 8 1/4, I think. And then this is another pattern paper from the Daisy Meadows. That's part of this pattern paper in that set. I used 1 inch off the bottom of this, and again I need to use about 6 inches by 8 of this paper, so this is perfect. Then I have the 12x12 smoothie cardstock that I selected from the coordinating cardstock sheet. Then you will need a white cardstock to mat your photograph if you want to in the white cardstock. And then I have the sticker sheet, and you can tell I've used some stickers already from my double spread layout. We're going to use quite a bit for this single. And then from Close to My Heart, hopefully you can pick this up, I did color this a little bit so that you can see, hopefully, the different patterns in this stencil. Close to My Heart currently has 2 sets of 3 packs of stencil, and this is one that comes in the 1 pack with circles and a sunburst or sun rays stencil. And this, I've seen some people cut them up in little squares to use them, or you can leave it like that and just use your different blocks. whatever works for you. So for the background, this smoothie cardstock, which is one of my favorites. It can read, like you say, as coral. It can read with a little bit of pink. And I'm going to use the light side. With Close to My Heart cardstock, you have a darker and a light side. I'm going to use the light side, and I'm just going to create a background. My thought is I'm going to create 2 banners here that are going to have either, if you want to call them fishtail, dovetail, and they're going to be layered on top of each other. And then I'm going to layer I'm going to cut a strip. I just don't know the size yet. Okay, I'm going to cut a strip of this glacier cardstock to layer underneath, along with this flower piece. I think that'll look really, really, really pretty. And then the 2 pieces that I'm going to use for the banners are these 2 pattern paper. This pattern paper is going to be cut 6 1/4 by 8 1/4. This one will be cut 6 by 8. So I'm just going to have like a little bit of that peeking out underneath. And then I'm going to, like I said, layer these on top of that. Isn't that going to look pretty? And then do some embellishing. Now, you do not have to create your own background. You could just stick with it being solid. We are using the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in a banded coral against a smoothie, and it's going to just give that like tone on tone, a very soft tone on tone. Let me get started in doing the background. I personally do not worry about things lining up perfectly, because that's what provides interest to your layout. I am just going to let you know that if you try to line things up perfectly, then you need to do it perfectly. Otherwise, you're going to know. If you do it wonky, then the whole thing, nobody's going to know. All right? They're not going to notice. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to fold it, meet both the corners. I'm going to take my larger scissors, and I just so happen to have the Tim Holtz one, and I'm going to do the fishtail banner. Now, the further you come down, the deeper it is, the narrow if it's up like this. So it won't have as much as a V. Think of it that way. And the folded edge is facing to the left. Okay. And I have my fishtail banner. Now see how nice and thick that is? Okay. Then I'm going to place this one over here. So I want and I'm going to show you, okay? There's my layer, and it is pretty spot on. All right, now I can cut this up here or trim it, which I think that's what I'm going to do, because I want this peeking, this color paper peeking out, but you don't have to. This look is just fine as it is. Okay, I am finished with my layout. So as you can tell, I have stickers all on the left side of the photograph. I took this sticker here and I cut it almost in half, not quite, placed it up there. I took one of the word phrases right here on a hunt I added 3 daisy dots right there in pink, mint, and the peacock, or they would call that glacier, and probably pixie pink. Then I brought those dots down here. So we have the yellow, which is like a canary, the peacock, the glacier, a darker pink, which I would call the smoothie because it matches that cardstock, and then the pink and the pink. And I brought that so it comes down to this little cluster here, which I used the sticker that says happy. Then I had Easter egg stickers and I placed them there. I actually cut it in half and placed it right there. Then I placed 3 more enamel dots. Then from my stash, I used these glitter alphas for the word us, happy us. And I lightly inked this one with a banded coral and this one with peacock feathers. Again, they are distressed oxide inks from Ranger. Then I used only 2 of the 3 threads, and I used the coral and the yellow, and I know that from the distance from the camera to the layout, you don't see it, but it does add a visual interest. It's heavily like a C-shape design, my clusters. And I went ahead and journaled, which I would have done off camera, but for this layout, I placed it here because it looked empty. I want you to see that design of a C. Well, I've talked about that design element before, doing like a Z on your layout, an S, and then a C, and then you can do it backwards as well. You can do your S backwards, you can do your C on this side, or you can stick directly to, or you can stay with a diagonal either direction, and you can just stick with a horizontal as well. It's hard to play off just a strict horizontal for your clusters, but you can. It's a little tricky. All right, my layout is complete using the Daisy Meadows collection with a few items from my stash, which I forgot from my stash was the alphas, and then I did add some some shimmer spray from Dilution, and then I used the Nuva Mica Mist, and I think this is Turkish Rose. Thank you for joining in. I hope that you play along. If not, that's fine too, but get out your photographs, document your memories in a fun, creative way, and don't forget to do a little bit of journaling and put your date and the people that are in the photographs, which I normally put that on the back side of my layout. All right, I will do one more layout using the Daisy Meadows collection. I'm not sure when it'll get posted, when I'm posting any of these layouts, but anyway, just be on the lookout. Give a thumbs up, be sure to share my channel, and keep coming back. Have a fabulous day, week, and month, but I sure hope that you come back before a month. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.